Hi everyone, welcome back to Demon Beats. I'm the creator of the website Mary Scruggs. I apologize for this angle. I can't get my chair to come up and it's pretty low right now, so we're just gonna do it from this angle. But this is my final presentation that I'm doing. I am doing a recap of my year in Miss Gilbert's 2040 video production class, and I'm actually really nervous to do this on camera, which has been my whole experience. You can ask Miss Gilbert, my whole experience with this class. So I will start with the beginning. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable. So my very first day in Miss Gilbert's class, I come in and I'm extremely nervous because I read the syllabus and I looked at our assignments and it was like 5-shot sequence, VOSOP packages, which I'll explain later on. I was terrified because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm way out of my league here. Everybody that I was in this class with had some form of experience, whether with computer editing software, whether it be filming. And my only experience, and I mentioned that in my essay below, if you want to check that out and read it, or it might be above, can't remember. But I was the only person who had no experience. So the only experience I had was the video stars that I made whenever I was 11. And that has like nothing to do with any type of editing. So I was really nervous, but Miss Gilbert was like, it's fine, I'm gonna teach you everything. So one of the first things that we learned was how to do a 5-shot sequence. So a 5-shot sequence, which I'll show you as I'm talking about it. So it's a close-up of the hand. So for instance, the best example that we were shown was somebody making an egg. Sorry, I think my earring's falling. Was somebody making eggs. And so it's a close-up of their hands. So if I was making an egg, if I had a skillet here, say, so it's close up of my hands, you can see what I'm doing. And then it's a close-up of the face. So whether it be from this angle, it can be front, forward, it doesn't matter. It's just a close-up of the face. That leads into a wide shot. So then you would get like a shot of what I'm doing. So here you can see everything. Me in my very low chair. And then after that, it leads to a shot over the shoulder. So then the camera would move from the wide shot. It would be over here in the corner or in this corner over my shoulder so that you have a different view of what the audience is supposed to be seeing. And then the final shot is a unique shot. So say this is my shot right here. My unique shot could be, this is of me. So and now I've been exposed. Now you can really see like how low this is. But say I was typing at a computer or I'm making an egg. So like this would be my unique shot. It's from a different angle. And I found that to be really interesting because I'd never noticed that. And so I started to investigate myself after class, and I talked with Miss Gilbert about it. I watched some commercials and noticed that they're all 5-shot sequences. Also, if you look at filming and editing and other aspects, so TV, movies, you notice that too. In a lot of music videos, they do that. So that was one thing I learned on my own that I went outside of the classroom to do. And I never would have known that had it not been for this class. So then after we learned about 5-shot sequences, we practiced in class, and then we did our own 5-shot sequences outside of class. So I did one about my boyfriend, Nick. He plays guitar. So I did really cool, just little 5-shot sequence of him playing. And then you wrap that up with a sound bite, which is the person that you're interviewing or the person that you're filming, they speak on behalf of whatever activity they're doing. So Nick was very gracious in letting me do that. And I filmed, oh my gosh, you can ask Miss Gilbert. And Miss Gilbert, I think I'm making this for you, but I'm doing it as if somebody else is watching it. So now the viewers and you, Miss Gilbert, I'm doing it for all of you. But I told Miss Gilbert that I was so insecure about my filming that I took like 30 videos of Nick, and she was like, this was supposed to be just a low-key, non-stressful assignment, and I just took it and ran with it. So after we learned 5-shot sequences, then we started doing VOSOP. And VOSOP, you can go back and look at my other previous videos to find all of this information. But just a refresher, a VOSOP is a voiceover in which you are using that 5-shot sequence to film something. So for instance, I did a 5-shot sequence VOSOP style of a student at Northwestern. His name is Taylor Carroll. He's a member of the band. That is also in one of my previous videos if y'all are interested in watching that. So I get the 5-shot sequences of him, and Those 5-shot sequences are the VO. So a VO is a voiceover in which my voiceover comes onto the video and I'm describing what is happening, or I'm describing the scene. I'm setting the tone for the video. So I'm kind of explaining the background. So for instance, with Taylor's video, I said something along the lines of, Taylor Carroll is a member of the Spirit of Northwestern Marching Band. Well, you can see he's playing with his instrument, and there's all kinds of different shots to get a good idea of what he's doing. So then that's for the VO. So then SOT comes in, and SOT is a soundbite. So then I asked Taylor, for our first beginning videos that we did towards the beginning of the year, we in the video included the person stating their name, their position, what they did, just a little general background. And we also have what's called a lower third. So a lower third is going to go across here, right here. It's going to be, so for instance, if it was me, Mary Scruggs, NSU student, or junior at Northwestern State, whatever you would like to do, you have their title. As we progressed, we took the lower thirds off and we discarded the part where the person introduces themselves. But for the sake of us learning, that's how we started. So Taylor introduced himself. He said, "Hi, my name is Taylor Carroll. I'm a sophomore at Northwestern. I'm a member of the Spirit of Northwestern Marching Band." And then he restates a question that I asked him. So he said, "My favorite part of being in the band is XYZ." I remember actually exactly what he said, but for the sake of the video, because it's already 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So he moved on from that. So then it goes into the other VO. So the VO is just more footage, another 5-shot sequence. Typically, I can add more than 5 shots if I wanted to. I think mine was about 1 minute and 30 seconds when it really only needed to be 50 seconds, but that's because I just got carried away with filming. I just really started enjoying filming, and so I got a little carried away with that. And then after we mastered our VOSOT VOs, we started to learn about news packages. So within a news package, it's a VOSOT VO, which I just explained. In the middle of the VOSOT VO, you have what's called a stand-up, and then it's another VOSOT VO. So a stand-up can come in different forms. So stand-up, you can use a prop. So for instance, I'm making a video about dressing nice for business affairs, and I say, always make sure you're well pressed, cleaned, and lint rolled, I guess for the sake of this video, lint rolled. So this would be a prop. Another example, would be is if I were using the business example and I'm at home and I'm in my not put together clothes, and then the next scene, the next shot is me. It's still one shot, but it's split, and it's me at the business banquet or the business event that I was going to. So I'm here and I'm talking about how to look nice for a business event, and then the next shot you see me, I'm at the event. So there's that example. Interviewing person, I believe it was. There's 5 types of stand-ups, and really, to be honest, the only 2 that stuck out to me were location change and having a prop. And I think that's because, or it's called taking you to the scene. I think that's because those are the most commonly used ones. The other 3 are beneficial with filming, but these were the 2 that stuck out to me the most, and I used the most. I did a package where I was, let me go back. So a package is the VOSOT VO with the stand-up, prop, go to the scene, whichever you choose. And the other 3, if you'd like to go and do some further investigation, I'll hyperlink those into my videos so that you can explore those as well. But the other 3, if you'd like, followed by another VOSOT VO. So I did a package, that's called a news package. And we learned that very later into the year when we were more comfortable with doing VOSOT VOs and smaller, they're almost packages, but they're not packages yet, they're a little shorter. So then we kind of mastered that, and so my first really big package which was scary. I was terrified to make this. I don't know if you've caught the drift throughout this entire video. Like, this class scared me. I really was very nervous about this class, but it's been so much fun, and I'm so thankful because I've gotten to learn so much from Ms. Gilbert and from my classmates. And Mr. David Antilli, director of NSU TV, taught us how to use the fancy cameras, and sometimes my classmates filmed with those. I personally did not. I always used my iPhone, and I shot with this angle because if you do it vertically, it comes out in a weird way. That was another thing we learned. But back to what I was saying, I did my first news package while I was in France. I was in international recruiting trip, and I have that news package on my video if you want to go back and look at that. My webpage, if you want to go back and look at that. And I mean, it was terrifying because the whole time I'm filming in France, my group is actively leaving me, and I'm in a different country, I'm in a different city, I don't speak the language, and so they're so far in front of me, and I'm filming around me, and they're like, we're not waiting for you anymore. And I was like, I have to get this footage for my package. So I got all that footage, created a package, did a stand-up where I was in America, and then all of a sudden I was in France, which was really cool in my opinion. I thought it was pretty cool. And that was my first news package, and I tweaked it, had to tweak it a lot actually. I had to do a lot of editing. That was one thing that I found a strength in, was that I write really well. I hope whoever, I feel like somebody's about to walk in on me. I write really well, but my filming and stitching together the videos sometimes doesn't flow. So that was one thing I really had to work on and I struggled with. And I just had to keep practicing, and I'm still not very good at it, but I'm a lot better. I've progressed a lot more. So I did that package, and then we made our show, and Kelsey Campbell was our producer, and Malaya White and myself were the anchors. Kelsey also did a segment where she was a producer, but we included packages that we made about our homecoming experiences that took place in October. We included my bit about Taylor, Malaya's bit about reading on campus, and Kelsey's bit about all things color guard. And so we took all three of our experiences and combined it to make a show. And I mentioned earlier Mr. David Antilly, he's the director of NSUTD. He guided us along that process. And I come in to the studio at Northwestern, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no clue what's gonna go on, what's gonna take place. All I know is that they told me they were gonna mic me up. And I've seen that on YouTube or TikTok, but I was terrified. So I come in, we have a teleprompter, and I get my giggles out, because if anybody knows me, and Ms. Gilbert can attest to this, I giggle a lot whenever I'm being filmed. But I said, it's showtime, gotta put on my big girl pants and go. So the teleprompter starts. I just realized how loud that air was, so I'm so sorry if that affects the video. But I start to read off the teleprompter. Ms. Gilbert was like, just relax, look at Malaya, laugh, point, nod, be silly, it's fun, it's a fun experience. And it really was. I was really scared though, I just wasn't, that's not something I'm used to doing. God, that scared me, sorry. And we did it, Ms. Gilbert was like, you're a natural, you're perfect. You did such a good job. And I was very thankful for that, because I was really insecure about my abilities to do this and to do it well. I thought I was gonna ruin the show, and I was so nervous. Like and it was so much fun. I get nervous talking about it too, because it was stressful. It really was, but it was a really fun experience, and I learned so much about myself. Throughout this experience, I have learned that TV and film editing is not for me. It's not something that I can see myself doing in a career. It's something I enjoy as a hobby. I really do enjoy filming as a hobby, taking pictures. Editing now, I enjoy it as a hobby, but it's not something I could see myself doing as a career. And had I not taken this class, I would have never known. And you don't know things about yourself until you try. And this pushed me way out of my comfort zone, and who knows, maybe a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road, I'm gonna need these skills that I've acquired through this class, and it's gonna benefit me because I pushed myself to be in this type of environment, and because I tried to better myself by really working at the assignments that I had and talking with Miss Gilbert outside of class. I was terrified. She guided me through the whole process. I've said that throughout the whole video. And overall, the experience was a 10 out of 10. I was stressed 99% of the time. The entire time, actually. The entire time I was just on 100. And now that the semester's coming to a close and I'm making this video, I see why I was stressed, but now I want to go back and be like, you should have had fun with it, because it was fun. I remember getting the footage that I needed for Taylor and putting it together and being so proud of myself. I showed my mom, I showed my dad, and I hate my voice on film, so that was a big deal for me. I showed my friends from high school, I showed my friends in my sorority, and I was like, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but these people are so loud. I was so proud of myself. So this class really pushed me out of my comfort zone, made me learn things about myself that I never knew. I made a lot of great friends out of it too. The people that I filmed, the people that I interviewed and worked with, and Mr. David Antilli and Ms. Gilbert for being these really awesome guides. James Stanfield, he taught us how to use Premiere, which was, again, out of my comfort zone, but still really fun, and now I know how to do it, and I can put that on my resume, and I can use that in the future. So to Ms. Gilbert and to our 2040 class, gosh, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe it's over. I'm so thankful for you. I'm thankful for all of y'all, for all the work that you've helped me through, for guiding me, being patient with me. And this video is very casual and laid back because I knew I wanted to do a vlog style, and I'm not going to edit or cut this video because I want it to be genuine and authentic. And this is my authentic and genuine reaction to this year. You saw me covering my face. Like, that's not dramatics. That's just me being overwhelmed that I'm finished, that it's over with. And I'm sad that it's over with, but I'm also glad because, again, it's not something that I could see myself doing, but I'm so thankful for the opportunity to have learned. And I'm excited to be able to tell the comm majors that come up. I have a lot of friends that are comm majors, and to be able to say, I took that class and I did great at it. You don't have to be... Hey guys, welcome back. So I know my video is already long enough. I know it's already like 15 minutes long. I got a severe weather alert in the middle of it, and I'm not redoing it because that was, I said earlier, that was my authentic, genuine reaction. Gosh, it was the loudest alert, and it's on a wooden table too, so it was really loud, but this is real time. This is a real vlog. It's happening right now at 2:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday, November 29th. Again, I'm getting, I don't know if this stopped my video or not. Nope, still going. My mom's calling me. Sorry. This is real time. This is real life. This experience was real life. Like, this class, this was not fake, or anything that I did was not fake. It was not over dramatized or under dramatized, anything. It was like my authentic experiences. And to wrap it up so that you can finally leave, because you've been watching this video for 16 minutes now, 10 out of 10 experience. Couldn't have asked for a better time. I'm so proud of myself, my classmates, for everything we've accomplished. Ms. Gilbert, thank you. I apologize for my setup again, but I do not apologize for this video because I love it. I love everything about it. I love that I'm vlogging. I love the door behind me. It's like very country chic. I love that my chair is not fixed. I love that it's imperfect because that's how this class was. It wasn't meant to be perfect. It was meant to learn, to grow, and to understand that I have so much potential, and so do you. And I hope you watch the whole video. And fork 'em demons.